Bob Heim, Ralph Heisong Jr. in the 09, and Danny Rich in car 67X. The 4 of Bill Slade and the 17M car of Russ Matika. Then in the 11 of Pete Loria. Last week's winner, John Ponigfar in the 16th, starting 12th, followed by the 1C of Jim Zarin, the 18 of Don Briggs, the 72 of Mike Anderson, Jesse Exler's 22E, Jim Stevens in the 38. Then it's Jumpin' Joe Vaca in car 55, 34 Christian Damian, and Jim Crossland in car R49. Green flag is out. Rick Wachter has the early lead in car 93X. Jeff Broniszewski in the 10 and Andy Catellus in the 64, racing hard for second, coming off at turn 4. Wachter and the W.R. Minton & Sons 93X out in front. Catellus in the 64 second. Rick Wachter out of Coriopolis in car 93X. We'll make that out of Beaver. And the W.R. Minton & Sons Custom Homes 93X earlier. The Drew's Auto Service 64 of Andy Catellus second. The Tow Mine Towing Foster Construction 10 of Jeff Broniszewski in third. Bob Heim in the Lowry's Run Automotive 92 in fourth. And Mike Ross in the Village Inn Precision Kid Steel 91 runs fifth. Wachter, your leader in car 93X. Andy Catellus in the 64 second. Jeff Broniszewski in the 10 third. Bob Heim in the 92 fourth. Danny Rich in car 67X now running fifth. There's quite a battle for positions. 4 on back. I mean, they're running tight off the second turn down the back straightaway. Bob Heim, Danny Ridge, Bill Slade moving up in there, and the Chuck Gratz Enterprises 4. It's Bob Heim now and Danny Ridge side by side for that fourth spot. Heim in the Lowry's Run Automotive 92, and Danny Ridge in the Pat's Water Service Damage Incorporated 67X. And the Chuck Gratz Enterprises 4 of Bill Slade. The Sunrise Motors 51 of Ron O'Patchin. Car sideways. Mike Ross in the 91 trying to straighten her out. No, he'll go around and around on the back chute behind the scoreboard. And he is parked back there. And now he's back underway, so the green stays out. Mike Ross keeps the car running, and the green remains out. It's Rick Wachter, your leader, but that lead isn't a whole lot right now. Andy Catellus in the 64 running a strong second. Broniszewski third, Danny Rich in the 67 now fourth, and Bob Heim's 92 fifth, pressured by the 4 of Bill Slade and Ron O'Patchin in the 51. Then last week's winner, John Ponigfar, running 8th. Ralph Heisong Jr. in the 09 is 9th, and unofficially Jim Zarin in the 1C 10th. Rick Wachter, the 93X, trying to put Mike Ross a lap down into turn 1. The clean pass is made. Now it's Andy Catellus in the 64 trying to keep pace with your leader, but he gets a little high off the second turn and drops back a ways. Broniszewski in the 10, your third place car. Danny Rich in the 67 fourth, and now the Chuck Gratz Enterprises 4 of Bill Slade. No, they're hooked together. Slade got by Bob Heim's 92, but their bumpers got hooked. They both hit the wall. They continue along, but Ron O'Patchin in the 51 is now fifth. Then it's John Ponigfar in the 16, Bill Slade's 4, Jim Zarin in the 1C, Ralph Heisong Jr., then the 17 of Ken Matika. Russ Matika, excuse me. Just 5 laps to go, 5 remaining. Rick Wachter still your leader. He's been there from the start in car 93X. caution flag is out. We've got debris on the racetrack on the back straightaway. 10 laps down. Five to go. Wachter sets the pace. He brings them off the fourth turn. Green is out. Catsellas with a flying start in the 64, trying to take the lead away. Ronald Patson with a problem in car 51. He was running fifth, and you can see he's at a snail's pace, coasting to the pits at the end of the front straightaway. And look out in front in turn 3. Catsellas on the outside. Rick Wachter trying to get that lead back in car 93X, working the inside off of turn 4. They're wheel-to-wheel coming down the front straightaway. There's monster half mile, 4 laps to the finish. The battle continues. One of many battles we've seen side by side here tonight. Catsellas with the advantage in turn 3. Rick Wachter and the 93X, who had led the first 10 laps, trying to get back out in front. Jeff Broniszewski in the 10th, third, and it's Danny Rich in the 67X. John Ponigfar has moved up to 5th now in car 16. He started 12th. It's Catsellas by 2 car lengths down the back chute. Wachter makes another run at your leader coming off of turn 4. 2 laps to the finish, 2 to go. That lead is a car length, but Catsellas able to increase it just a bit down the chutes. But in the corners, it looks like Wachter has the faster of the 2 cars. He's able to run a lower line through the corners, close ground. 1 lap to go now. White flag is out. Andy Catsellas in car 64 runs the outside. Rick Wachter's 93X to the inside. Catsellas maintains the lead down the back straightaway one more time. Heading for the checkered flag. Here comes Wachter making one more dash at race leader Andy Catsellas. The Drew's Auto Service 64 of Catsellas will take the win with Wachter second. Broniszewski third. Danny Rich fourth, and John Ponigfar in the 16 completes the top 5. Now 35 lapper. You can see the Busch Beer Weighing Center. Andy Catsellas 64 car is there, and they're measuring under the right front and under the left front. Andy Catsellas in car 64 off the Busch Beer Weighing Center and driving into victory lane, the Drew's Auto Service number 64. Had one taken away from him a couple of weeks back when the car was not sitting level enough, but tonight he's back for the win. Perseverance pays off from Finleyville and the Drew's Auto Service 64. And this becomes his first win of the season. As we said, he had one taken away a couple of weeks back. Right now, the only repeat winner in this division has been Jeff Broniszewski with a couple of wins. Bob Heim, Ron Opachin, Mike Anderson, John Ponigfar, and Andy Catsellas also with wins. Put your hands together as he comes around the side of the car on Busch Beer night. The Drew's Auto Service 64 of Andy Catsellas takes the win. Good job, Andy.